Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. The cost of goods to consumers went up by 1.5% for the month of July. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin says 7% increase in the cost for vegetables and other produce and higher energy costs weighed heavily on the month's inflation. Meanwhile, point-to-point inflation was 5.3%, still within the Bank of Jamaica's target of between 4 to 6%. Now, banks and cambios are selling the U.S. currency for an average $155.08. The Canadian dollar is trading at $124.33. It's costing $215.09 for the pound and $184.34 for the euro. Now, a number of listed companies have released their April to June 2021 results. Here's a look at a few.
Lasco Distributors ended the April to June quarter with increased profit. In a release today, the company says it recorded $292 million profit, which was a 13.2% improvement over the same period last year. Revenues were up 22%, amounting to $5.76 billion. Lasco Distributors says the improved position was mainly due to the sale of its food drink product and the reopening of some distribution channels. Toll operator Trans-Jamaican Highway earned net profit of $1.3 million for the 6 months ended June 30. That was a $2.4 million recovery from the $1.1 million loss during the same period in 2020. Revenue and traffic on the highway were both up 14%. Trans-Jamaican Highway's revenues amounted to $24.4 million versus $21.4 million last year. The improvement occurred despite the continued closure of schools, work from home orders and curfews. And profit is up for the RGR Gleaner Communications Group, which is listed as Radio Jamaica Limited. During the company's first quarter, which ended June 30, it earned $110 million profit. That was a substantial increase from the $1.5 million profit during the same period last year. There was a 34% or $361 million increase in revenues. This year's staging of the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Champs, as well as contracts with the Education Ministry, contributed to the revenue growth. For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
Meanwhile, the JC Index advanced by 95 points, while the Junior Market Index gained 35 points. Among the winners were Radio Jamaica, Honeybun, Medical Disposables and Supplies, Margaretaville Turks Limited, and Trans-Jamaican Highway US dollar shares. On the losing side, Productive Business Solutions 9.75% cumulative redeemable shares, SSL Venture Capital Jamaica, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, First Rock Capital Holdings US dollar shares, and the CAC 2000 9.5% cumulative redeemable preference shares. And that's the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Have a good evening.